G'day guys, welcome back to the channel. Well, as you can see by this intro, I've got this rather large crawler here today. I actually bought this one about 2.5 weeks ago from Banggood, and it took a couple of weeks to arrive from the Australian warehouse, which is over east. It's not over here in the west. I believe their warehouse is probably in Sydney or Melbourne. But it took a couple of weeks to arrive, and it was at a really good price. So this is a toy grade vehicle, okay, but it's rather large, and that's what caught my eye when I was browsing on Banggood. This is a 1/8 scale, guys, RC crawler, all-terrain vehicle, and I believe I picked this one up for, well, it's listed here at, as you can see there, $51.39, and it's darn cheap. That was one of the reasons why I bought it. I believe I got it cheaper than that because I used the Banggood coupon code when I purchased it. So I believe I paid, I'd have to double check, but I believe I paid, it was less than 50 bucks. It was around the 45 because I got the 10% off. So, you know, I was thinking to myself, well, you know, even though it is toy grade, is very large, and which I'll show you in a sec. You would have seen it in the intro anyway, but I primarily bought it because I want to make this into a project RC. So it's not going to stay, you know, non-proportional for long. Alright guys, so anyway, this is the big box that it came in. As you can see, it can just only fit in frame on my iPhone here. There's nothing really much to the box. It's just got, it doesn't come with instructions, but these are pretty much your diagram instructions here, which is straightforward anyway. It's all in Chinese, so you can't really understand it, but it's all labeled. Okay, so yeah, let me just get it out of the box here. What I want to do, flip it around this way. It's named, the model number is the 609E, and I'll give you a quick look how it came in the box. So it came pretty well protected, even though there was a bit of a slit on the front of the box here when it came from over east. It was protected by this plastic cover. Now I have opened this, obviously. I've put batteries in it. I've put the battery in it. So yeah, as you can see, it's rather large vehicle here, guys. All right. Now, before I take it out of the box, I'll just show you what comes with it. There's no instruction manual, like I said. There is no need for instruction manual anyway. But it comes with this very basic toy grade controller. Okay, there's nothing to it. It's non-proportional, of course, for this price. So you got your bang bang steering. Takes 2 AA batteries on the bottom. Okay, so you only need 2. And yeah, you got your throttle and reverse gear. Okay, so there's no, with this being non-proportional, there's no real forward and then brake and then reverse. It's just forward and brake, okay? All in one sort of thing. So that's it there. Now let me see. I'll go on the specs quickly. They do mention the range in here. Let me see. They say it's got a range of up to 100 meters there from that little toy grade, you know, transmitter here. So I'll have to test that out. I am going to run this totally stock out of the box as you get it for the $45–50 Australian. Now obviously in US dollars it's going to be a lot cheaper than that, probably hovering at around the $30 mark. And look what you get for the price, guys. This is massive. I actually put this next to my ZD Racing 110 scale ZMT 10 monster truck, and it's actually bigger than that. So that's a 110 scale brushless monster truck, and this one does have a longer wheelbase and sits higher than that. And yeah, this is what else you get in the box is just this USB to Tamiya style plug charger here. Okay, you put that in your USB device. I'd highly recommend charging this if you don't have a hobby grade charger, that is, because it's nickel metal hydride. You can use it on a hobby grade charger, but put it on a wall socket. That way you're not, you know, it'll charge a bit quicker at 2 amps. There's the specs there, 5 volt 2 amps. Okay, 8.4 volt. Okay, so let's get this out of the way. Here it is here, guys. I mean, look at this thing. It's pretty, is a beast for a toy grade. You know, we've got friction shocks, of course, rather large tires, but look at the flex on that, guys. The rear wheel and the left hand wheel are touching the ground. Let me go on this side. So look at that. That's a lot of flex. Okay. It runs off, I believe, two, possibly they don't look like 390s. They're a bit too small for 390s. I'd say these are probably 280 brushed motors. So you got one on the front, one on the back. It's got 4-link suspension here. Okay, as you can see there, 2 lower arms and 2 arms above. You got the motor wires going to the ESC in the middle and also the front. And of course, being non-proportional and toy grade, this has got the manual trimmer underneath, like on any other cheap rock crawler. Okay, battery bay's under here, guys. You need a screw. I'll take that out in a second. But yeah, like the detail on it, I rather like. I mean, it's got a couple of guys in there, a driver and a passenger. Nice rear wing on the top. Even has a spare tire, but it's pretty funny because this spare tire is not really usable because it's much smaller than these bigger wheels and tires. I mean, it's got pretty soft rubber wheels on here. The compound does feel a bit hard. They're not filled with anything, but you know, for what you get, I think it's not bad. I like the look of it too. You know, it's with the gold and black. The hood is all vented there. So yeah, quite a bit of good detail on this one. We've got a light bar on top. This one does not have LED lights, but you can easily put some on, which I plan to do. Like I said, this is going to be a project for me, but I like how they got the little recesses there in the roof. I'll try to show that on camera. There's 2 slots there, one there and one up here in the roof. See that, guys? I've got my finger underneath there. See there? So you can pass the wiring up and then put it in the light buckets. It does have 2 working lights on the front though. They're on a little board there, circuit board. And the wiring gets fed in through just here into the actual where the control board is for this truck. So let me just turn it on. As you can see, really bright LED lights on the front. Turn the transmitter on as well. It's flashing. Okay, so you can see it just illuminates that LED when you give it a control. But I mean, it's not proportional steering, but pretty beefy sway bar on it. I plan to put a proper servo on it, a proper ESC, and run this on lipos, obviously. But yeah, guys, let's just give it a bit of pretty responsive. Okay, so yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. What I'll do, I'll just turn this off and show you the battery. Now, the battery's pretty big. Let's get my screwdriver here. And undo this cage on the bottom. Just bear with me, guys, for a sec. Using a pretty crappy screwdriver, actually. It's a bit blunt. Okay, so there's a screw that goes in there. I probably actually won't even use it because it's got 2 tabs, so I won't use it. But the battery's a rather large, looks like a 7-cell by the look of it. It's a 7-cell NiCad battery, and as you can see, it's a rather large 2000 milliamp hour. And what I like about this one is that it's got a Tamiya plug, or Tamiya plug, depends how you want to pronounce it. I always pronounce it Tamiya. But see, you've got a Tamiya plug there, and it's rated at 8.4 volt, as you can see there. So, running a LiPo on this one, if you've got some lipos, which I'm going to try before I convert this. I'll run it on this pack that comes with it. I'll give it a fair shot the way it is, stock standard out the box, because you know it is a review. But later on, because I've got, let me just put this cage back in, because I have some lipos from other RCs with a Tamiya plug, 2S lipos. This will definitely handle, because it's rated for 8.4 volts, with this NiCad battery, it's definitely going to handle a lipo rated at 7.4 volts using the Tamiya plug. So I'll try that out first, and then I'll start converting it later on down the track, guys. Okay, I might do a bit of a project video, a bit of a build video on what I'm doing and what I'm up to with this particular crawler. So anyway, I'm going to charge the battery up in this, and we'll take it out and we'll see how it performs for you. $45 Australian with a coupon code, or yeah, much less than that in American dollars. So you know, coming Christmas time around the corner, this is probably a perfect gift to get, considering the price, you know, for your kids, you know, or teenagers, because it's a rather large vehicle. And even get one for yourself like I did, guys. Something for a project. That's the reason why I bought it. I reckon it looks pretty awesome, eh? Looks like a beast, you know. So there's a lot of things you can do with this. I plan to put oil-filled shocks later on down the track and run it on hobby grade electronics. Maybe hook up one of my Dumbo RC controllers to it, or even a radio link or something like that, or even a Jumper TX, whatever I choose to do for long range driving, you know. So all right, guys, enough jibber jabber. Let's I'll charge that battery up, and we'll take it for its driving test review. All right, guys, so thanks for sticking through this overview unboxing. I'll catch you at the field. Okay, guys, I've got the rather large crawler here, the 609E. I'm going to test it out on a few different terrains here. I've got my Firefly Mini on board, so that's filming, so let's see how it goes. For a non-proportional truck. There we go. She tipped. Okay. Let's go this way. Got enough power to get up here though. It's a little bit hard with no proportional throttle or steering. Let's go this way. There we go. So as you can see, got a fair way up. The diff's caught. Alright. So it's a matter of ground clearance too. Just a matter of ground clearance too on those diffs. It's got not bad power though. He's jamming up there. Okay, let's try it. Oh, they're pretty good. There we go. Not bad. Gonna reverse up it. Good job. Because it's good non-proportional, I had to hit the reverse to stop it from going down too quick. So far, so good. Not bad, it's got alright power for a toy grade. Alright. See how it goes up on this curb. Too easy. Nice. Now this has got a rather large battery in it too. 2000 milliamp hour NiCad or nickel metal hydride battery, and 8.4 volts. Right, so we've got a bit of a sand pile here. You're too soft. Not enough grip. Okay. Okay, let's check out the range. So, you know, it's not fast by any means. The specs online didn't even say it was that fast. It was something like 10 to 15 k's an hour. It's got decent range. And the good thing is it's got a Tamiya plug, so you can actually put this on a LiPo. We'll give it a bit more power. Can go up the hill. See if it can go down some stairs. Do some stairs. Not a problem. So yeah, it's got pretty good power. Go up here. See how well it does down these steps here. Let me bring it a bit closer. Perfect. Alright guys, well I'll end it right there. I don't want to keep running this for 20 odd minutes or whatever the drive time is, but yeah, I mean for the price I'm pretty impressed with it. It's not too bad at all actually. You know, it got over most surfaces without any issue, even down the stairs there a couple of times. It just had a little bit of a difficulty on that rock wall at the start, mainly because it was catching on the diffs here. At times on the larger rocks, but other than that it climbs really well over the terrain, over rock walls, and you know, even on the hills and stuff like that. So That done pretty good. I mean, for the price, you can't really go wrong. This one only did cost me $45, I think it was, Australian. So that was with the coupon code. So you know, in American dollars, it's going to be a lot less than that. You're going to be in the $30 price range for sure. So yeah, definitely a good one for the younger crowd. You know, teenagers, early teens, for as a first RC maybe, or even younger than that, or you know, even for yourself, like what I've done here. My sole purpose of buying it was to mainly for the looks of it and the size, but mainly to make a bit of a project out of it and put hobby grade electronics in it. So it's got you know, proportional steering and proportional throttle, and I can use lipos in it as well. So I'll probably add an FPV system to this at one stage as well. So yeah, not a bad crawler for the price anyway, guys, I think anyway. So it's definitely a good base for a project. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video and review of the 609E, basically the cheapest 1/8 crawler that you're going to find online at the moment. You know, well under the $40 American or $50 Australian. So definitely a good deal, I think. Yeah, if you're interested in this one, guys, by all means check the links below. I'll leave the link to where I got this from on Banggood, and I'll provide a coupon code as well. That way you can get it at the cheapest price possible. And yeah, if you're new to the channel, guys, feel free to comment, like and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you'll be informed of every new video that I put up on the channel. And until next time, guys, as always, enjoy the hobby and have fun with it. I'll catch you later, guys. Bye for now.